Welcome back to Mango Plays Modded Minecraft, and in particular, all the mods 6. And we have an awesome episode planned for you today, but I just wanted to start off looking at what we've managed to achieve over these episodes. I absolutely and utterly love our area, and unfortunately we can only see half of the engineering section over there. But that's a glorious tower, of course, done by Grok. But yeah, it looks awesome, and I'm very excited to see what we got. So let's go and join Grok. How you doing?
Hey, Mango. I'm doing just ducky. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. You're doing ducky.
I am. I'm just ducky. I think that's more of a Britishism than it is a standard American thing, but it fits, so I figured I'd go with that.
You need to claim it as yours. I absolutely 100% wholeheartedly will back your claim. Don't worry.
Yes, I'm just ducky. Anyway, so I was looking around and going, we built some really, really cool stuff here.
Yep.
But we're not the only people that have built really cool stuff. And I talked with one of the groups on the server, and they said that it would be okay if I came over and showed off their base.
Ooh.
So I'm going to go do a tour of their base, possibly a second base if I can coordinate with that guy. Maybe.
That sounds good. I've done the same. I have two wonderful people lined up for me to go nose around in their chests, etc., find out what they got done. I'm really excited to see how people have approached all of the different problems.
Yes, because it's a kitchen pack, sort of mod pack here, kitchen sink mod pack that people can do what they want, and that makes it fun to see how people set stuff up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's cool. So, you're gonna head off and go see your secret person.
Yes.
And I'm going to go head off and see my secret people. And then we're going to come back and maybe do a secret thing over here.
Yes. That's the secret thing we're going to do. Shh. Don't tell anybody.
Was that cryptic enough?
Yes. Very cryptic.
Cool. See you soon, Grok.
Alrighty. Bye.
Bye. So, the first victim of a house tour, base tour even, is going to be the height, and this looks gorgeous. I absolutely adore it. And hello, the height. How you doing?
Hello, everybody.
Hello. It looks amazing from here.
Thank you. I've been through many iterations of this basic structure, but I finally landed on this, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Will you take me in? Show us around?
Of course. So, I always hate in Minecraft when people build buildings that only fit their characters. 2, maybe 3 blocks to give them, a little bit of space for a hat. So, I tend to build over big.
So you like height? Is that what you're saying?
Well, The clue's in the name, right?
Yeah, exactly. I love it. I like the fact that it's not claustrophobic in here. I agree. It's amazing. I love it.
And I always run into, especially early game, you're stuck in a cave and you're always, breaking out walls because, you run out of space. I hate running out of space. I hate being in the middle of a project and going, I don't have the space for this. So why not start out with too much space?
I like this concept. I love it. Oh dear. I guess that takes you... do you find that sort of approach takes you a while to actually get into the meat of the pack because you're spending so much time gathering the resources to build your big cavern?
Yeah. It does, but that's not necessarily a bad thing in my eyes. Because, Minecraft is a marathon, not a sprint.
That is absolutely 100% correct, or should I say that's my opinion as well. Some people won't consider it correct, but I agree. Oh, I love this wall that you got here.
Yeah, I always like to keep things as simple but organized as possible. So, obviously, storage drawers, absolutely phenomenal mod. I don't know who made storage drawers, but thank them because, oh my goodness. Like, I don't know what I would do without storage drawers, honestly.
I am with you there.
My Britannia is a little bit deceptive, like Grok. I like compact Britannia.
Ooh.
So, you always need a bit of a battery.
Yeah, and you have a nice battery down here. Love it.
Have a little bit too much space down here for it, but, small brewery setup here. And then all my bookshelf for enchanting. Very compact enchanting setup with everything that you need.
Absolutely. Disenchanter, enchanting, all the barrels. I love it very much. I really like the blazing hell shelf over there. The animation on it is fantastic. And we have the pet rats up here. Adore it. Hello.
Yeah, they like to just kind of hang out here and survey their kingdom because pets rule the world.
Absolutely. And you got a little deck. I love it.
Yep, a little deck with the world's slowest water wheel. Very obviously not using it for power.
That is the thing that I've noticed of your base is you've done a lot of work to make sure there's just you've even got cobwebs in the corner. It's fantastic just to give it that lived-in feel. I love it.
I have a whole room downstairs that is nothing but for decoration.
Oh, I hear it. Hey, you have a pinky.
This is my friend, Mr. Huggy. He
Hello.
loves hugs.
Hello. I will give you a hug. Hi. Oh, it's fantastic.
He guards all my precious things.
Brilliant. Does a great job.
But just like most pets, he tends to cute people to death more than actually, hurt them.
So you've got ore processing here.
Yes, and this is actually a mod that I just completely stumbled upon. RS Gauges has these lovely switches. And if you click this switch, it turns on my 3 times ore processing that is over on that wall.
Oh, that is cool.
So, you come back from a mining trip, you can dump all your things into this obsidian barrel,
Okay.
go over and flip the switch, and let it do its thing.
Ah, that's awesome. Yeah. And then you just leave it. And does it all go into your storage? And
yes. On this storage drawer on the end, I have an import bus that feeds everything directly into my system.
Nice. I like it. I've noticed over here there is a sign saying industrial wing. That is so... I'm very interested.
So this might be my decoration room.
I love it.
It is operational, so mind the wires. Because, it's not industrial if there's no, death hazard.
Sorry, that was a red button for me. You say me to wind something, I have to go stand in it.
I mean, I did put safety catwalks in. So, as someone that works in a factory, I've been talking about I always like to have more space than I have stuff. But that's not how industrial is.
No.
Industrial is put everything together and save space.
Yeah.
So that's what I've done. This is actually the immersive engineering diesel generator setup with all of the processing that leads into it.
I really like it, actually. It's rather nice how compact you've managed to make it. And you're right, it's very industrial feeling. Especially with all of the catwalks to get by. That is fantastic. And it's all working, you say?
It is.
So
you dump all your stuff in the beginning and you can create power.
So it's for power then?
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
I did cheat and there's actually a power cell behind that capacitor over there.
I won't tell anyone. Don't worry, it's not going on the internet. It's fine.
Yeah. It's okay.
Right, where next?
So, since we've gone a little bit old school with the diesel technology, let's go a little magical with elements. So, this is where I did the elements mod.
Oh my god! Hi, look at this. I know you made it, but wow! Oh, that is amazing. With the chisel and bits, that's fantastic. Oh, this is water. I'm sorry, I'm excited. Oh, I really like how you've denoted everything. And I guess this is air?
Yep.
It's got to be air, hasn't it? Oh, it's beautiful.
I sometimes lose my mind with chisel and bits and have to do things. And as soon as I figured out the color layout for the room, I went, it's missing something. Because I just had bare white walls going around, and I went, nope, it needs more.
Oh,
so
it's fantastic.
Yeah, I spent much time sitting there, chisels and bits, placing those little bitty blocks. But I'm quite happy with how it turned out.
You should be. It is gorgeous.
I think it really brings everything together.
I never played with the Element Craft mod. So what is the purpose of the room or is it just for playing with, or does something get created on here?
So it is creating different elemental infused material. One of them is the Swift Alloy Nugget. The Swift Alloy Ingot.
Okay.
And it is needed in the creation of some of the creative items. So yeah, it had a little bit of integration into other mods and other, things with specifically the pack.
Right. Okay.
But it was also a mod that I hadn't ever played with before, so
yeah,
might as well try it out, right?
Oh, I have to say, it's a lovely room. I really like it.
My ME system, even though it is quite pronounced in some ways, it's obviously also very recessed.
I found your elevator.
Yes, you did. You have found the wiring.
I love it. Oh.
Yep, my recessed terminals.
Yeah, I went. I did refined storage this time, and I missed all being able to hide the stuff in this way. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah, I like hiding things as much as possible.
Found your storage hole.
Yeah, I again have a little bit too much storage for stuff. But I don't like running out of stuff, and I don't like running out of storage.
Absolutely.
So, obviously a little bit of method to the madness. You got your woods, your trees, ores, ingots.
I love your organization. It is so pretty, and I do like the fact that you've gone and made sure that all of your mob drops are together. It's beautiful.
Even though I have the ME system, sometimes I still like, kind of the tactile thing of, okay, I need this. And then, I have it.
Yeah.
As a quick side trip, down below storage, I have a small closet.
Ooh. Ah. I love it. You're showing off your armors. Oh, this one's so pretty.
Oh, yes. But Britannia never fails to be pretty. And this is the Britannia Mana Weave set. I love the fact that it has a bit of a cloak as well.
Yeah.
It's more than just a normal chest piece.
Yeah, and I like the hood. I really do. And I have to say, the Bifrost block is so pretty.
Yep, and that's why I also gave it the Bifrost rod to hold.
I was wondering what it was holding, but I was like, oh, don't want to be ignorant and say I don't know.
Since we're on the Britannia kick, we might as well check out a little experiment that I did.
Ooh.
So above my head it says
Gaia Dome.
So,
two people entered, only one can leave. Is this what it is?
Maybe a bit. I call it an experiment because typically people fight Gaias, outside, in giant elaborate rings and whatnot. Well, we are very obviously underground at this point, or at the very least underwater. So I decided to see if you could make an indoor Gaia stadium, or in my case, Gaia Dome.
Ooh.
And it is indeed possible.
And when you fight the Gaia, they don't destroy any blocks or anything. It just, boom, this is good.
Yep, boom, This is good.
Love it.
And this may seem excessive, which, based on the dimensions of my base, not really. But for the Gaia fight's sake, it does seem a little excessive. But you actually have to build it this big, or it will actually destroy blocks.
Right.
you have to give it a little bit of cushion or rebuild your walls every time you fight one.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the Gaia does like to have a big playing field to zoom around in. Because,
Yeah.
It's a big cheater, as Grok calls it.
Well, it's not just you versus the Gaia. The Gaia brings friends. That wasn't in the agreement.
I can see one more area that I haven't been to, which is the Black Void. Is there anything else? You got a little robot room. Oh.
It's our telephone booth. That gives you a little bit of charge.
Oh, dear. Oh, I want to close the door. I am having a private conversation. Oh, that is fantastic.
Need a quick recharge? Just step into the phone booth. It'll be okay.
Oh, I really like that. That is cute.
So just in here.
Yep. Sorry, I was looking at your great big drop over there. Yep.
We have the completely useless room.
Oh.
This room has absolutely no use.
I don't know. It's got a use. I can sit here and chill out. The lights aren't too bright. I can just have a calming time. Although I get freaked out about what's going on with the steel tables, why they're electrocuted. But, it's all good.
Don't worry. It's a completely legitimate laboratory.
And it really does have a use. I like it. It's so pretty.
I have one last area to show you.
Okay.
And we purposely held this off until we were recording because I wanted your reaction to be recorded for all time. So don't edit this out.
No. So we're going into the void is what you're saying. Oh, wow. That was such a cool experience. Oh.
So coming out of the portal, do you want to go left or right first?
I want to go towards the fire. Or the lava.
Okay.
Don't push me in. I'm scared.
This is our Nether Portal room.
Oh, wow. Oh, that is you've made it such a lovely feature. Hello.
And in here we have pork and beans.
Hello, beans. Hello, pork. How you doing? No. No, they don't care. Oh.
You're not holding enough gold for them.
No.
See, they have all their gold, so they have no interest in us.
Oh, I love what you've done beneath them as well. The gold blocks. They're hoarding. They're standing on their treasure. I love it.
You could just have a portal in a wall, or you could build an entire room for it.
Absolutely. Grok built an entire island for it, so you can tell that we're down with that. It's lovely. Right, okay, I'm coming. Oh, right, that's the base. What is this mod that threw us over? Mortality. Oh, I have to have a play.
It is a fair bit expensive. These portal frames are not super easy to make.
Okay.
But automation helps.
Portal frame. It's stone and nether quartz. Are you lying to me?
Recipe.
Are you lying to me? Because
it was definitely more expensive than that when I made it, but they might have changed the recipe in the latest update.
Oh, that was brilliant. Yes, it's very hard.
Okay, this had a lot more diamond and emerald in it last time. Okay, the mod maker made me a liar.
Okay, I know. I 100% believe you, but the definitely is made easier now. So maybe you can make more portals. Why is there TNT everywhere? Oops, I pushed your thingy.
So there's another portal to take us to the mining dimension. So this is where my mining dimension portal is.
Okay, do you know what it all makes sense now. It's beautiful. I love it. Oh, you've done a great job of making it really themed. Ooh. Oh my, you've done chisel and bits up here.
Oh, I've done chisel and bits in quite a few spots to make not full blocks, and then I've done stone slabs, stone vertical slabs. I've done it as random as you can possibly do randomness.
I really like what you've done here.
Yeah, these ores, none of these were actually here. I placed all of this.
Well, I think you've done a glorious job. It really does fit the portals. I'm very sorry. I made your minecart go down the hill.
That's right. I'm sure Bob down there will fill it up and send it back at some point.
Absolutely. I love it. It's fantastic. Whee! I want to do it again. Whee! That is so much fun. It's a fantastic way of getting to and from the areas. I love it.
And a little bit of a spoiler, that's only like 40 blocks down from where we're currently standing.
No,
But,
it's
you know,
hundreds of blocks away. Don't lie to me.
But, why walk or use, regular elevators when you have this?
Absolutely. It's so much fun to use. I wanted to have another look at the outside of your base. I am so impressed. You've done such a great job with the height. It's fantastic. Thank you so much for letting me come disturb your home and have a nose round, look in your cupboards, rattle your drawers, all of that good stuff. And thank you very much for your help on the server as well over this series.
No problem.
And yeah, guys, leave a comment down, let me and the height know what you thought of his base. I think it is absolutely fantastic and absolutely love Huggy. See you later. Say bye.
We don't have a hug emote.
We don't, no, but do say goodbye to the lovely lads and ladies watching.
Bye-bye, everybody.
And from Height's awesome base, we have come over to see J-Tez's area. Hey, J-Tez, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm not doing too bad. I'm excited to have a look around.
Awesome. Well, this is my Roman base. That's the best way to put it.
Uh-huh.
And here's my ship, and we're starting at the port. And I'll take you for a look at, a show around.
Right, so where are we going first?
Right, so this is the port, obviously. So this is where the goods would come in to supply the whole of my base, or a Roman town in Roman times, because some of this is based on kind of historical facts.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to keep it accurate up to a point, but also Minecrafty as well. So this is what a basic Roman fort would look like.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have like your kind of area for the soldiers to train.
Oh, love it. You got like targets and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Then you got barracks, so the place where all the soldiers would stay.
Oh, I wouldn't like to sleep in here.
Yeah, well, it was never meant to be comfy. You've got a blacksmith. This is where all the weapons would have been made.
Oh. This is quite nice. It's almost like the vanilla style Blacksmith Blacksmith building layout. I love it.
It's cool. I'm really happy with it. Especially the smoker.
Oh, you got a smoking chimney. Fabulous.
And this is where the kind of a centurion lead head honcho guy would be. I don't know what the Roman name is.
Yep. Oh, I'm in your colony. Uh-oh.
And they would have stables.
Yep. Horsies.
Yeah, so this is where you take the wildness out of the horses and make them tame for riding.
Okay, that makes absolute sense, yep.
I really enjoy making stables. I've always liked making stables, to be honest. You can never get these to work because of the gates. The gates are not horse friendly. They just don't go through the gates.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But there's no gate in Minecraft that work with horses. So what else can you do?
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is where all the stores, this is where all the goods are kept and food, and because you've got to keep a large army fed.
I've heard rumours that it can fall if you do not keep your army fed.
Absolutely, and you've probably got to give them lots of booze as well.
Absolutely.
This is where they would eat, and this is the kitchen. So it's all basic stuff, but that's all they needed in a fort, if you know what I mean. You don't give them luxury.
No. That's for later on, I'm assuming. The luxury sort of arrives.
Yeah, well, they'd probably move to Villa if they're the top guy, which you might get to see in a minute.
Ooh.
So anyway, heading along this road,
Yep.
You come to this building. This is one of my pride and joys. This is it's based off of a Roman temple. There was loads of different shapes for Roman temples, but this is one of the shapes that you probably recognize from seeing pictures just around in kind of Italy. This is and also kind of Greek looking as well, because the Greeks had similar styles.
It is very impressive. I love it. And you've got a dragon in here.
That's my god. I worship this guy.
Do you?
And the three-headed skeleton.
Of course. Got to worship something. And I like the temple. It's very nice. And I quite like the colour scheme as well in here. It's remarkable how much detail you managed to get in there with all the sort of like different layering, different depths of each sort of block here. I mean, what is this? So you just marble vertical slabs on the end. It's awesome.
Yeah, this is to what it's a Quark. Quark, the new version of Quark lets you put slab panels on, which brings a whole new aspect to building, to be honest. So then you've obviously got to get the food to feed everyone.
Ha.
So everything has to be self-sufficient, and in here would probably be that you probably keep all the livestock in here as well when the weather's bad.
Makes sense to me. And lots of farms.
Yep.
And what's this?
This is the farmhouse.
Oh.
It's not complete, but it's it'll do. It looks good from the outside.
Yep. It's not bad on the inside either. I like it.
Yeah, this is not how it'd be. This is for functionality for me storing some of my items.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that I could build all this. It's like a little building area for me to come and grab my goodies. I dabbled with mining colonies for a while. Which was fun.
Went for the sandstone look.
Yeah. It's as close to marble as I can get.
Right. So you need a marble version.
Yeah.
I broke your doors.
Oh, don't worry about it.
So I did notice as I came out of the farmhouse, you got this huge archway. It looks awesome.
Yeah. This is for show off. This is a show off arch.
Show off arch. Okay, I love it.
It's to show how important I am. I mean, my villa is.
Indeed. Well, you're the lord, aren't you, of the villa?
Oh, yeah. I'm the top dog, yeah.
Wow. It's so tall. Did you build this after the temple or before?
Before the temple.
Ah.
This inspired me to do the temple. Once I mastered this, then I thought, wow, I could do a temple. Let's have a go at that.
Don't blame you. And the view of the temple through the arch is pretty perfect. I like it.
That's how the Romans did it. You know how they had straight roads? Well, they often had the temples at the end of the roads, and then the road would divert off to the side, so that the soldiers would see what they were coming up to, and also to let everyone know that there's an important area they're coming up to.
That really makes sense. I like it.
These two little buildings here are my pack buildings. This is the Britannia area. This was influenced by Grok's videos. Thank you, Grok, on how to do Britannia in a one chunk. So this is in one chunk. I actually did this first before I actually moved my automation over here. And then I thought, well, I need an automation area, so I built another building. And instead of building it all in this automation area, I built it in it, under it.
You went caveman style?
Yeah.
Nice.
You don't want to see these things in a villa.
No, exactly. It's out of place. It's out of era.
So, yeah.
Well, that is one big reactor you have.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not as good as I thought it would be. I think you needed the fluids to make these reactors valid, but there's no fluids in this pack, so...
Oh, that's a shame.
But this is the best power in the whole of the pack, because just by one little gas generator here, you make 80, and it's just short of 80,000 KRF.
Wow.
Per tick.
Nice. And how do you make the gas?
So that's fed by making plants, which you turn into bio. The crusher turns it into mush.
Ah, okay, you went for the biomass journey.
Yeah.
Ah, that is pretty awesome.
It splits it two ways. So you get a gas which goes in, which goes into the gas burner, and then you get pellets which go into the bin down here.
I bet there's someone watching going, "Oh my god, those pellets are so useful."
Oh, believe you me, I have got a whole chest full of pellets for whenever I want to make plastic.
Okay, awesome. And what else do you have down in your man cave?
I have my mechanism machines. This is for a triple ore.
Oh, you went
like you.
yeah.
It's a bit like what you and Grok have got. And then this ender chest is coming from the excavator, which you're going to see in a bit. And this is where I get all my materials. Then after this, I put them into storage. I haven't spent a lot of time of automating and putting everything by automatically doing it. I just grab it, chuck it.
But to be fair, I think you spent most of your time building, haven't you, rather than the automation, and perfectly valid.
If you look what I'm holding in my hand, you'll see that it's not like I haven't done this pack, because I wouldn't have this sword, and I wouldn't be able to do this.
Fantastic. All right, I want to leave your man cave now, so... Bye!
I'm coming!
That was fun.
Don't leave me behind. Okay, so I want to show you something. So if you come past the villa, we're going to look at the villa in a minute. But this is the building I used here to start all this. There's a little treehouse.
Oh, it's your humble beginnings, is it?
Yeah, but anyway, this is the huge building, which is really hard to see, but it's a Roman villa. And how they would do the Roman villas quite often is there'd be like a big house at one end of the structure, which is, if you look through the doors here, you can see the house.
Oh yeah.
There you are. And the rest of it would be like gardens and walking areas. I had so much fun building this. And even though these rooms are empty, these would have been the servants' quarters.
Oh, okay. Right, that makes sense.
It's away from the other end of the building where all the important stuff happens.
Well, they're important too.
Yeah, that's true. This room, even though I used it for agriculture, it would have been another servant area. Probably for the men, if you know what I mean, and the ladies are at the other end.
Oh, how civilized.
Yeah. So the central area is the best garden, obviously. With a nice pool, kind of. I don't really think they would have bathed in a pool like this. It would have been just for show off, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe some koi.
So then, if you look at the building in front of us, this is where the main accommodation of the Roman villa would be, the top guy.
So your accommodation is what you're saying?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I haven't even got kitchens and stuff like that because I haven't really got that far into it. I just wanted to get the building made. Oh, I'm dying. Hold on a second.
So I say, why are you taking damage?
Because I've run out of food. Oh, I've got a golden apple. Let's eat that. That'll sort me out. Shouldn't be eating that, but anyway.
I won't tell anyone.
Right,
It's not like I've recorded it and you've now got potion effects coming out at you.
So then, this was my pride and joy in this villa, is the Roman baths. I'd done a bit of research into the Roman baths, and they did actually do this thing where they had warm water, hot water, and then they called it the plunge.
Okay.
In the cold water. Now, what I couldn't find is why the Romans did this if they actually had a kind of scientific theory. I'm guessing they must have thought of something to do this, but this was a common theme. The plunge would probably be a round tub.
Right, okay.
Go in and get out. Yeah. But these areas are quite often, they weren't just baths, they were steam rooms, dry steam as well, and then they would just chuck a bit of water and it would be like a proper steam, and you would only want to be in here for a minute or two.
Bit like a spa day then.
Yeah, they invented all that. And this is probably where the bedrooms would have been. Because they had quite open bedrooms in villas. They weren't like private, because they were quite open people. I
was about to say, yeah, they weren't really worried about some of the things that we now sort of like, keep hidden.
Don't focus on their danglies. Those guys have revealed danglies.
yeah, having the open plan style would make more sense. I'm just trundling across your roofs to get some nice views. It looks gorgeous, Jay.
Yeah, the roofs is my thing. I love doing them. This is the pride and joy of the whole build, but you're not going to see it yet.
Ah.
You're going to come. There's a little side path we're going to go along.
Okay, yep.
And this is how I got most of my raw materials. From this excavator.
Oh, fabulous. I've seen this in action. Grok made it, and it's amazing. I love it. It's just... I know you're a big fan of the immersive engineering mods, or mod, should I say. And it's... I know why I'm a fan, because they make the artwork of the machines so... like, looking realistic, doesn't it? Like, you see the stuff come down and drop in, and it's just like, it's just such a nice touch.
Did Grok show you the core sampler where it lets you know where the raw materials are? You put it, you use it in each chunk, and it tells you what's in that chunk, and then you can put your excavator down depending on what you're after. So if you right click on the core sampler, you'll see that the sample turns.
Oh, how nice!
It comes back up, and then you can right click on it, and you can take the core out, and you can look at it, and it'll tell you what rare materials are in it.
Ooh, how do I right click?
You can look at your inventory. I think you have to look at it.
Yeah, there we go. 100% silt. What's silt?
Silt is gravel, sand, and something else. Can't remember. Clay. That's it. Yeah. Gravel, sand, and clay, which is very handy.
I was going to say, it is very useful, yeah.
Right. Get back to the road. I'm not looking to the right.
Okay. I'm not looking to the right then.
Now look to the right.
Hooray!
This is my Colosseum.
Oh, wow. It is glorious, Jay. How long did it take you roughly to build this?
I think it took me around about 2 days. It's probably, 6 to 8 hours worth of building.
I am not surprised. I'm not going in the middle yet. I'm having a look around the outside. The actual sort of pillars and everything, they're all perfectly placed. It's fantastic.
Yeah, this is what's really tricky about this whole build is placing all these pillars. It's a circle. Carry on.
Are you?
Don't tell anyone. You're not looking at me, are you?
No. Look at it. It's huge, Jay.
I know. It's you can see why it took so long.
Yeah.
Getting all these blocks in perfect symmetry is probably the best word to use. The amount of mistakes I made and had to double check, recheck, it's just that's the hardest part about doing something like this, is checking all your blocks over and over again. I started with just this round circle in the middle so that I could do a Gaia fight, which I'm too scared to do, by the way.
Yeah, don't blame you.
Not that I can't fight the Gaia, it's the fact that I'm scared that it'll destroy the blocks.
Yep. Is there anywhere else from outside? I know that sounds horrible. This Colosseum is amazing. To expect you've done anything else, but I'm wondering if I'm allowed to have a fly around.
That's the best way to look at this whole build. That's why I brought you here at the end. Because if you go up into there and have a fly around, then you'll get to see the villa, the Colosseum, and everything in their true splendor, because you don't actually understand how big the villa is until you fly over it. Or the Colosseum, thinking about it.
Well, I mean, you do... It's weird, because from the down low perspective, you do kind of get an idea of how big it is. But then when you look at it from sort of like flying around, you get another sort of like... It sort of smacks you in the face again as how huge this is, Jay. It's so impressive. So pretty as well. So this was the Colosseum, obviously. And then we got the villa here with the gardens.
Yep.
Wow, it is huge. And then the two buildings in front of it, they were your automation and Britannia, wasn't they?
That's right, yeah.
They look good.
And then the show off arch.
Yep, the show off arch. I love it. The hello, I'm here, I'm important. It's fabulous. And then this is the farmers.
Yeah.
Of course, we got the colony over there. And the barn. And your all-important temple with the most important gods.
Yep, dragon.
And then your fort and your port over here. I love it. It's got such a nice flow, Jay.
It was so much fun. But thank you for coming to look at my builds. It's been great. I really look forward to having a watch.
Well, thank you very much for showing me. I'm highly impressed and inspired by your builds, Jay. And I had a great time. Thank you very much.
Hey, Mango.
Hello.
We've got stuff.
Ooh.
We got stuff.
Ooh.
We got stuff right here. So we are ready to get our guilty pool. And so I had to make the shimmer rock because I figured, nobody really wanted to see that on camera. So I'm going to put that right in the center.
Ooh.
Then the creative essences go around the side, and then we just need the combined wills and those combined runes.
I'm taking the wills. I'm going to do the mass of wills, as it's called, which is,
all right.
How do I make this? In the pedal apothecary. I can do that. Easy peasy. Let's drop these in, and ba-doom! Aha! I have a mass of wills.
Well, I'm still waiting for this to generate. I do like the change that the runes that you use to craft another rune don't get consumed. Because that's just really, really annoying. Yep, that goes at the top. There's the guilty pool.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
Yay! There it is. Go on, then you can take it out.
Grab it.
Really?
No. You can take it out. Yes. You took it.
I did. Oh, it's so pretty.
Let's replace the pool that I've got here with that pool.
Ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
It's there.
It's working. But hang on.
It is.
It's not producing mana over here. We need to do something else.
Yes. We need to hit it with a spark. And here, I'll let you put the recessive augment on there.
Ooh. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Go!
Yep. There it goes.
It's pretty now.
Yep. And so the sparks are done, over on the one side, but still needs to fill up here over the other. This makes 18 pools, 19 plus the one above, that we can use for doing all sorts of manorific sort of things. Just fantastic.
Look at how fast it's filling. This is amazing.
And considering how much blaze and charcoal and coal we've burnt through this thing to fill this up over and over again, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's done. We're full.
Oh.
All right, now I've got
Hey.
Okay, there, got out. That's tough to get out now.
It really is. It really is. Oh, it's so pretty.
We didn't do any brewing here at all with this, but it is a nice little symmetrical setup. Gets all the mana it needs. So we do have over here a sword that we can enchant. So I'm going to grab some of these books.
Okay.
You grab the other set of books.
Yeah.
And I'm going to dump them from this side. You dump from that side. It really doesn't matter.
Okay.
'Cause we're going to enchant this with everything we can.
I don't have a wand.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Well,
I just snagged some books.
I do. It's just
books?
in my belt.
Why am I snagging books? I shouldn't be snagging books. Unless I just got out of range of the Solgnolia that stopped the magnet. All right. I do have the wand right here.
I hear the blooping.
Counting them. 11? Yes, that should be all 11.
Oh, look at it.
Boom, look at the mana pouring into it.
Oh, it's so beautiful, Britannia.
And it's really keeping up as far as the pools down below.
Yeah.
So that probably, if we had just the 9, it probably would have eaten up half of all of the pools. But
no waiting for
so
the
nice.
mass enchanting now.
Nope. So go take a look at that sword and see if that's a good sword to give to one of our guards.
Oh, yeah. Although the teleportation might cause some issues if they know how to use that.
That would be very funny to watch them use that.
Oh, dear.
Yep. So I think there's too many spells on there. I don't think they would be able to use it, even at tier 5. You look dapper with your monocle on there, although can't see your other eye because it's covered with your hair.
Sorry, I can't see. How am I managing it?
Obviously, you can look through your hair and you can look through your monocle, so you're just fine. Yep. I'm glad that that's
fantastic.
done. Like I said, that's the first time I've been able to make that. It's a creative item. It has to be a part of a pack, and this is the first pack I've been able to do it. So I'm happy.
Yay!
It makes me happy.
Well, we did quite well with the creative items, to be fair.
We did. Several of them, actually.
I guess it may sound like I'm wrapping things up, and I don't mean it to, but it is our last episode.
Mm-hmm. It is, yes. We've done everything on the All the Mod 6 server that we wanted to do, and so now it's time to explore a different modded Minecraft pack to see what we want to do. Probably open it up to the FTOG group, I think. Mm-hmm. I don't see a reason why not. Mm-hmm. We need to make sure that it will run well on the server, that it works well with masses of people on there. Some packs do, some packs don't. Stuff like that. We'll have to play with that. Plus, we also need to figure out which pack.
Exactly. So, and that's where you guys can help. If you leave us some comments, either on Grok's video or mine, and let us know what packs you'd like to see, we'll definitely take it into consideration.
Oh, yes, because we haven't made up our mind. We haven't even looked.
No. Yeah, so unfortunately, we don't have a date for our next series, but it will be soon.
Yep. And stay tuned. Should be good.
Yeah.
As always, go to Mango's channel and subscribe and like and send her lots of comments and say howdy for me.
And of course, as always, go and visit Grok. If you're on my channel watching, go and visit Grok. He's linked in the description.
Yep. Alrighty.
All right, well, I'm going to have a little fly around and say goodbye. But I'm going to miss you for a bit, Grok, but we'll be back soon.
We will. We will indeed.
Cheerio.
Bye.
Well, guys, that is the last episode of this series, but we will be back, as we said. Really excited to get started with a new mod pack. Me and Grok are going to work out exactly what we want to do. As I said, you can always help us with that. If you have any mod packs that you're particularly interested in seeing, do drop them in my comments below. But before I run away, I do want to take a little bit of time. We did the base tours with a couple of people from the FTOG community.
Hello.
Hey,
I do want to have a look at what we've managed to achieve over here. I'm really, really proud of it. I think we managed to really incorporate the meteor, and something I've never done, which is build in a meteor crater, and I love it. I am a little bit sad that I never completed my stables, but hey, maybe in the next one I will actually complete some stables. Of course, we've got the Nether Island that Grok did. It's beautiful. Mob spawner, which was in this one, and you just cannot tell. I love it so much. I am really gutted the rats didn't work out for us, but they're so cute. We of course got our starting area. I'm so glad we managed to keep this as just part of the whole thing. And then if we just head on down, we of course got the dark and dreary, but it gives us a little bit of pink. Hot pink action with Pinky there. It's fantastic. But that is it, unfortunately. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave me a like. It really does help out the channel. Don't forget to check out the links down in my description. There is access, or should I say a Discord link, to the FTOG server that you can come over, join in. There is other servers running, not just all the Mod 6. There's Grok. Say hello to Grok, of course, by clicking the link to his YouTube channel. Make sure you give him some likes, some love, some subscriptions, all of that good stuff. And make sure you stay tuned because we'll be back soon with a new series. Bye for now. Let me out. There we go. I'm out. Ow!
I don't know if you realize this, but campfires burn a little bit.
They do.
This is influenced by Grok.
Influenced by Jock. I love it.
Sorry, Grok, I got that wrong.
Hey, Mango.
Hey, Grok. How you
I hit
doing?
the rock, Stephen.
What did you do?
I hit the B button and the V button at the same time, so my backpack came.
All right. All right.
All right.
Final
Yes.
take.
It's
Shake it off.
comedy of errors.
Mm.
Mhm.
It's about time.
Yes. Maybe.